This is the debriefing video for the annual meeting and the budget hearing that happened yesterday, the 18th of March, 2023 at 2 p.m. and the other meeting immediately following, a few minutes after 2 p.m. The annual meeting first. Annual meeting of the electors. All of the electors that decide to come to the meeting can vote. And the specific purpose as it's evolved since the 1800s is to be able to put a check on the elected officials, giving themselves a raise in office. Most municipalities have done away with it, and I think it's a good thing to keep in place. And so, normal opening, I did the full meeting for both of these, including the invocation, pledge of allegiance, all of that stuff. And so, the resolution for the supervisor, clerk, and treasurer, I had written up as $45,000 per year, and the trustees is $5,000 per year. And those were approved by the board previously, which brings them to this meeting. So we only had 3 electors present. The weather outside was not great yesterday. The snow is melting today, but it was coming in yesterday. And so 3 electors present. And then the way that works is anyone can make the motion, anyone can make the second, right? Everyone's acting as the voting board essentially. And so we had the resolutions, all 4 of them went through. We didn't have public comment at the beginning or at the end or during the resolutions themselves. Pretty straightforward on that. So we ended that meeting, adjourned that meeting. The board members that had come down here to act as electors went back up to the board, and we did the full meeting once again for the budget hearing itself. And so no public comment at the beginning or the end. 3 items on here. The quarterly budget adjustments I made, but I had calculated some stuff wrong or projected some stuff wrong. We're also doing this meeting a week earlier than it's normally been done in Dalton history too. And so I thought I'd found a mistake with overestimating the state revenue share for next year because it seemed like a large increase. And then I looked at it and I thought it was miscalculated. And turns out that we actually would get the final payment in April, even though our budget year starts April 1st through March 31st. But that is technically the last payment for that previous year. And then a number of other adjustments. Tracy wanted to adjust a number of the things on interest because we have one more interest payment coming due this month that we're getting paid for revenue and that type of thing. So a number of adjustments there. And the motion was made, including those adjustments to the adjustments that I was proposing in the packet be included in this, and that passed. Next, we had the budget hearing. So opened the budget hearing. There was no one that wanted to speak on anything, and then closed the budget hearing. I did those both through a board motion. I don't think that's fully necessary, but it's a special annual thing, and so I thought it was good to do. Next, we have Resolution 2023-18 for appropriations. Those 2 pass and prove the budget moving into the next year. And this was done, including those adjustments that we made to the quarterly budget adjustments, because that's going to change those revenue lines. And so I'll write those into the resolution that was passed there and make those adjustments as well. So if anyone wants to know anything, thoughts, comments, ideas, concerns, whatever it may be, let me know. Direct line to office is area code 231-332-6700 or email supervisor@daltontownship.org. Otherwise, this is Jeff signing off.